Hello, Starknet Fam. Yahoo! The day has finally come, guys. As you know, the Starknet token is launching and entering the market later on at 12 UTC, so in a couple of hours. And yeah, so we are all very excited for that. And we are holding 2 live streams today. One is, one right now where we'll be speaking about new initiatives that was announced by the Starknet Foundation yesterday, and it's gonna take place along the coming months for the next 4 6 months, and yeah, so it will be about this initiative which is called DeFi Spring. So let me set up the screen for you. And then actually, yeah, I want to remind you that we are also holding a live stream later on once the token goes live. So around 12 UTC, we'll be back and we'll be commenting all the news and events that will be happening during the launch. And yeah, looking forward to it. And once again, thanks a lot for watching. Thanks a lot for your support during these days, and also for for helping us fighting the FUD. And yeah, so let's start with the first special StarkStream edition of today. And yeah, just give me some seconds. So this is the news we were talking about, which is the DeFi Spring initiative, which is like a program. I would call it, yeah, a liquidity incentive program for DeFi protocols building on Starknet. And yeah, the Starknet Foundation, in partnership with Open Block Labs, which is a data platform, who will assist the foundation to distribute these tokens gradually and in the fairest way possible. So I think that the foundation also wants to avoid what happened during DeFi season a couple of years ago, where liquidity incentives weren't very sustainable and turned against the projects themselves. So it is important to do liquidity incentives, liquidity boosting programs in a fair and sustainable way, right? And yeah, so this is starting from the 22nd of February, so on Thursday, in 2 days. And yeah, the foundation will distribute around 40 million STRK tokens to those protocols that are participating in this initiative. And during these months, these protocols will distribute their allocations to their users based on on criteria that they will be choosing, right? And so the programs could vary from project to project. And I think if I read well, let me see, every 2 weeks there will be a distribution of tokens to the different projects, also depending on the activity that is taking place in that project. So the higher the activity is in a protocol, the higher amount of tokens that protocol will receive to be distributed to its community, to its user space, right? So yeah, this is an initiative that was launched by the DeFi committee that was appointed some months ago, and this is the first of many initiatives to boost DeFi development on Starknet. And well, as we said, the DeFi committee plans to distribute 40 million tokens every 2 weeks, which doesn't mean that they're going to distribute 40 million tokens every 2 weeks. In total, the program is consisting of 40 million tokens to be distributed along the coming, I think, 4 or 6 months. We're gonna verify that, but along the coming months. And every 2 months, they distribute tokens to the different projects based also on the activities that is taking place in those projects themselves. And so how protocols will get started. So protocol distributions are determined and distributed every 2 weeks. At the end of each period, allocation will be made on a review of the network's activity and the participating protocols compliance and performance. The allocation is dynamic and allows continuous adjustment based on performance metrics, ensuring alignment with the evolving needs and contributions of protocols within the ecosystem. This program is expected to last until October 2024 with eligible protocols across DEXs and the broader DeFi ecosystem. A list of participating protocols can be found here. So it seems that this program will be lasting also for longer than for 6 months. I don't know where I read the 6 months figure, because obviously for spring is in the coming 3-4 months. So I don't know. It is to verify if like the 40 millions are going to be distributed. I think that the 40 millions are for the coming months, and then there will be an integration of tokens. Yeah, because the foundation still has like around 400 billions tokens to 400 millions. Project 400 millions tokens to distribute, and they will be doing that in the coming years as well. And yeah. So to celebrate the start of Starknet DeFi Spring, the Starknet Foundation is also launching a quest campaign with Interact, a campaign like a quest platform, in order to welcome new users into Starknet's growing DeFi ecosystem. Quests are on chain. Quests are on-chain tasks the users can complete. A new quest will be released every second day up until 22nd March 2024. In total, there will be 15 quests the users will be able to complete and earn experience points for doing so. To award users that complete these tasks, the Starknet Foundation has worked with IMCMPLX, the creative artist behind one. Come on, guys, these kind of names are impossible to be pronounced. To design 4 unique artworks as an NFT reward for users as a proof of completion. So there will be NFTs be distributed for completing these quests. This will be the only rewards tied directly to the completion of quests. However, quests will be live during Starknet DeFi Spring and will include participating protocols that have live incentive programs. By completing quests, users may be able to earn Stark tokens through the independent programs run by participating DeFi protocols. So in a couple of words, if you do these quests, if you get these NFTs, this could give you a kind of bonus to receive more tokens from the projects that are running the programs. Okay. So what's to come? The DeFi committee has reserved 10 million stacks in its budget for new initiatives later in Q2 or Q3 of 2024. So on top of the 40 millions, they are also thinking about new initiatives to boost DeFi, such as DeFi hackathons, new project grant programs, so grants to be given to developers who want to build innovative and groundbreaking projects on Starknet and more. That we've already spoken about the distribution, how it will work. So I am a user. How can I earn Stark as a part of Starknet DeFi Spring? If you're an individual and you would like to earn Stark during Starknet DeFi Spring, you will need to explore the individual participating protocols and their terms of use to see how you can Stark tokens through their programs. And we are going to do just that. So we are going to analyze any projects which is taking place in this initiative, and we'll break down their criterias and their programs themselves. Okay. 1 second, guys. Okay. Sorry, guys, for letting you for making you wait a bit. But yeah, we can start with the different protocols that are taking part in this DeFi initiative. We actually have a list that you can access from the official announcement, from the official article. And here we have like a phase one project. So there will be different phases of the initiative. So the first one is starting in 2 days, and it is about DEXs, so AMMs, and includes the following AMMs. So 10K swap, Ecubo, ICO, which was launched a couple of weeks ago, Jedi Swap, MySwap, Nostra Swap, Seed Swap, and Stark DeFi. So they are all AMMs and DEXs being built on Starknet. Some of them, have been being built for many months, if not years, and some are a bit newer. And yeah, so let's have a look, starting with Hecubo, and we'll be reading their celebratory thread about this program. So Hecubo is excited to be participating in the Starknet DeFi Spring Run. In the Starknet DeFi Spring Run by the Starknet Foundation. Over the next 6 to 8 months, users will be able to earn Stark incentives by providing liquidity, starting with the following pairs. So Stark ETH, the pair Stark ETH, the pair Stark USDC, the pair ETH USDC, and the stablecoin pair USDC USDT. Your reward will be determined by how much liquidity you provide for these pairs. Read more about the methodology in the docs. In addition, you may wish to complete the Interact campaign's quest to earn NFTs, as we spoke about earlier. So we can also show you, a look at the Equibus protocol, which is a V4 AMMs. So taking inspiration also from Uniswap. They were the first, if I remember well, they were the first project, the first AMM on Starknet to introduce concentrated liquidity, which is basically that kind of pooling system that allows you to select a precise range where you can distribute liquidity and maximize your chances of earning fees. And yeah, they were the first to implement such a process on Starknet. Then they were also followed by most of the other AMMs. And here, for example, there's the swapping section. I think they use the Avenue aggregator, and yeah, it is curious to know that, for example, if you choose the swapping pair Stark to USDC, for the time being, says that like a Stark will be valued around $9. It is quite difficult, if we remain fundamentals driven. I mean, for the launch at least, maybe in the future, who knows? And but that will mean like having 90, I think 90 billions fully diluted market cap, which is quite a lot. And so obviously this is just for for testing, and this figure will change later on. And if we have a look like at the positions, so you can simply create positions here. And for example, in the ETH USDC, you can choose your range. For example, here you can move your range. For example, right now the price should be this one. and you can choose, to also to narrow the 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 range. And for example, we can decide to provide liquidity between the price of it oscillating between 2,895 and 2,900, no, sorry, 936. And yeah, then let me see. You can increase a bit the percentage, which will automatically increase or decrease the range. And then you need to specify amounts here. You need to depending on how much heat you want to supply. Okay. For example, if you want to supply 0.35 heat, you will have to supply 983 USDC as well. And then you'll add the liquidity. Okay. Let's also have a look at the ETH Stark price. Let's put it with DAI. No. By the way, yeah, there's also the possibility once the Starknet token is live, you'll be able to provide liquidity, adding Starknet tokens, and for example, in this case, Ethereum tokens, and you'll be eligible for getting some Stark tokens that are coming from the DeFi Spring initiative. Then we move to ICO, which is an AMM that was launched 2 weeks ago on Starknet, and we did a video with them, an interview, and it is a sort of V3, like V3 protocol, like AMM V3 protocol, where on one end they also offer the normal, the UniV2 liquidity providing method, the classic one, the easy one. And then they also offer to to provide liquidity with strategic pools. And for example, let me see. You can see that there's also the possibility to replicating pool liquidity providing strategies. And for example, okay, let me see. Okay, this is LP, right? Okay. Yeah, you can simply add liquidity to these replicating strategies pools and earn the fees, and also the Starknet the Stark tokens rewards coming from the program. Let me read their thread as well. So ICO is participating in Starknet DeFi Spring, a 40 million Starknet incentives program run by the Starknet Foundation over the next 6-8 months. So from February the 22nd, we will be able to earn Stark tokens by providing liquidity on ICO across eligible pools. So at 40 million Stark tokens, DeFi Spring is one of the largest incentive programs ever. So provide liquidity across eligible pairs to earn Stark. So Stark USDC, Stark ETH, ETH USDC, USDC USDT. So I think these are the pools that are going to be eligible for Starknet liquidity incentives in all the AMMs. So we'll be seeing these pairs everywhere, and then it's up to the users which protocol to use. incentives will be allocated to ICO LPs based on their share of productive TVL. This means larger positions earn more rewards, positions earn rewards daily, positions placed near to market price earn more rewards. Our launch article has the full details. So there are different metrics: quantity, total amount of liquidity provided in USD equivalent terms, time, duration for which liquidity is placed, in number of blocks, productivity, proximity of each liquidity position to market price, weighted by the share of each position falling within the expected range of price fluctuation of the pair. And as we said, rewards are distributed in 2-week intervals starting on 22nd February 2024. And then there's also the part regarding intract campaign. So my forecast is that projects will also give, bonus rewards to those people who do the intract campaigns. Okay, then let's move to another AMM, my swap, one of the first AMMs to be launched on Starknet. And they're also taking part in this DeFi Spring initiative. Okay, let me block some bots. And so my swap is thrilled to participate in the 40 million Starknet tokens DeFi incentive program. They're also obviously providing rewards for participating in the usual pools we mentioned. So Stark USDC, Stark ETH, ETH USDC, USDC, USDT. Then also now I will go a bit faster from here because obviously the criteria are quite similar for for all the protocols. So another protocol taking part in the initiative is the Nostra Finance DeFi platform, and they're distributing Stark rewards incentives to the usual pools, and they're also highlighting the importance of activity. So it's all about your share of the liquidity pool. The more you contribute, the more you earn. So simple metrics. And the first claim, which is also the same for all the protocols involved, the first claim date is going to be March the 7th, 2024. Then I'm going to paste all these links in the box description, in the show notes, so that you can have a look on your own. Then we have another AMM, Stark DeFi. Actually, we can also, obviously, I should also show you a bit how the Nostra lending protocol looks like. The pools, here they are. And let's going back to Stark DeFi. Okay, so there's something new and also additional on the Stark DeFi front. In fact, in addition to all those Stark rewards that are coming for those liquidity pools, for liquidity pools, they're also adding SDC, so their tokens, their native tokens incentives on top of it. So for TVL and swaps. So you will have an additional reward if you use Stark DeFi to get these to try getting these incentives, and so quite good. So Stark DeFi, Stark incentivized pool, USDC, USDT, ETH, USDC, Stark ETH, Stark USDC. And there's also like, by adding liquidity to any of the above, you earn Stark tokens, SDC airdrop progress points, I guess. So you will get points for them getting the SDC airdrop. And their pools will be marked with the corresponding reward icon for extra visibility. So yeah, very good. Here is how Stark DeFi looks like. Swap, liquidity. Okay. Like on Thursday, you'll be able to see, their rewards as well from coming from the DeFi Spring initiative. And then they also have their quest, their campaign called they mentioned it. I think it's called let me see. The Regenesis initiative. So you can earn two reward, two type of token rewards by providing liquidity to Stark DeFi. Another AMM taking part in this initiative is SeedSwap. I think we lost their Twitter's thread, but I guess it will be similar to the other ones. And this is another protocol where you can provide liquidity here. Choose one of I think these USDC, USDT, USDC, ETH, USDC, and then we'll be seeing the Stark ETH and Stark USDC coming soon. And yeah, then there is a Jedi Swap as well. And 10K swap, which is actually, I think, only available online, because when I launched the app, they asked me to connect via MetaMask. So it was possible from doing so on web, but I also remember they launched their mobile wallet. So maybe you can take part in the program using their mobile version. And that's it, guys, for breaking down this Starknet DeFi Spring. I hope you enjoyed this explanation. And let's see how it will go. Let's see if it will attract a lot of liquidity coming also from outside the ecosystem. Really, really curious to how it will turn out. And as I said, the initiative is starting in 2 days, so be careful of scams. And follow only official accounts, only news coming from the official accounts of the foundation, of the Starknet Foundation, of the projects involved, and so on. Then we can also go back to the here to the phases. So we explained the phase 1, right, which is coming soon. Then there will be the phase 2, which is about money markets, and it will feature ZK Land, Nostra, using their lending product, because Nostra has the AMM and the lending protocol. Then there will also be Vezu, actually a new money market. I didn't know them, to be honest. Looking forward to seeing what they're building. Then Nimbora, the DeFi pooling project that allows you to use L1 protocol on the L2. So without for these protocols to move to Starknet. So you will basically use, for example, Liquidity, which is already available in the Nimbora's platform. And Liquidity is one of the biggest money markets on the L1. And thanks to Nimbora, you can use it without having to go to the L1. So you are taking advantage of of the cheaper fees on Starknet and also faster transactions. Then there will also be the phase 3 projects, pairs and options, starting at the end of March, including Carmine, the Carmine Options Trading Protocol and the ZKX derivatives, decentralized derivatives trading protocol. And I also think one thing that we should highlight is that listing is still open, so projects can still enlist for this program and for the for the first phase and also for the coming one. So probably we'll see also many other projects being added on the phase 2 and on the phase 3. So stay tuned. And yeah, let's also finish this first Star stream of the day. As we said, we are coming back to comment the Starknet launch later on. And yeah, actually, so yesterday the Starknet Foundation also gave an update, and so we reinforced the fact that claiming will be available at 12 p.m. UTC, and shortly after you will be seeing, also the Starknet tokens entering the market, the different AMMs, and also the centralized exchanges. I've already seen some centralized exchanges announcing that trading will go live, I think 1 hour later than at 13 UTC, so that they can prepare they market their markets during the first hour of launch, and then they will be available also for trading in centralized exchanges. So my suggestion, I'm not not showing any exchanges news right now, but you need to be careful. Just trust official accounts. And yeah, obviously also for the claim, if you're not in a rush, also yeah, you can you have like 4 months in order to claim your tokens. Obviously, if you want to take advantage of the DeFi spring, you should claim them as soon as possible. But in general, don't be driven by rush and by the hurry, because there are a lot of scams circulating, and you need to be careful. Okay, so when you need to do something related to these events, really be careful, take your time, relax, and do the things with calm, double checking, triple checking, 4 times checking, 5 times checking, whatever you you want to check. The more the better, and be really careful. So, guys, this was our explanation about the upcoming DeFi Spring initiative to boost the DeFi scene on Starknet. I hope you liked it. And well, once again, today is the day of the Starknet token has finally come. So see you later for the live around the Starknet launch. And yeah, guys, thanks a lot. Remember to share the Starknet vibe by sharing our live, where we also went live in YouTube. So go there and subscribe to our channel. You help us a lot. Once again, thanks a lot for watching, and stay tuned, and we'll see each other in a couple of hours. So, guys, Star Q! Let's go, guys. Take care.